By the way, just a bit of trivia, just still on last week's Torah portion. What was the sin of the baker and the chief steward? Why were they in jail in the first place? Why were they being punished?
I think one, if I remember, the baker, the Pharaoh found a stone or something in his bread. Was that it?
So Rashi says, I think, that the baker's sin was that there were pebbles in the bread, and the butler's sin was that there was a fly in the wine.
Right.
Now that's actually, there's always numerous levels. That's one level. There are other opinions that they actually tried to seduce Pharaoh's daughter, and then there's another opinion that they were actually involved in some sort of an assassination plot. But the simple idea is that they each were in their particular field. They made a mistake. Then the question is, how come the butler was forgiven and the baker was hung?
Well, I don't know the answer, but I do know that what really got the steward thrown in prison is the Pharaoh saw the fly and said, "What's a fly doing in my drink?" And the steward said, "I think it's the backstroke." I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that. Anyway,
so
I digress.
The classic commentator, Siftei Chachamim, explains Rashi, and he explains the very big difference between a fly in the drink and a pebble in the bread. And it's actually so beautiful, so beautifully simple. He says a fly could fall into somebody's drink. It's not his fault. A fly came into the cup, but the pebble in the bread means that he didn't check sufficiently, that he didn't strain the flour, and he didn't do his job, and that's the difference. So remember that, because that could be the difference between a hanging and a pardon. Just putting that out there.